Hi, I'm Keith Thompson. I'm an English teacher here at SGS College. We're based in Bristol in the southwest of the UK, and I teach A-level English language, literature, GCSE English language, and I also teach on the Access to Higher Education programs. I teach students as young as 14 right up until adults, and in the summer of 2017 I got involved with the Outstanding Teacher Training Programme in partnership with the Tablet Academy, and here is my Evidence of Learning 1, which will focus on the digital technologies I use to support teaching and learning. In terms of prior accomplishments of digital teaching and learning, I've been part of a department that has led the institution with the implementation of a flipped and blended learning program, and also using the full functionality of Moodle, which is the college's virtual learning environment. I have also trialed and used a variety of digital technologies in my practice. For example, Moodle, Socrative, Kahoot, GoConquer, Nearpod, and Padlet. Presently, I've been working on rebuilding the Moodle site for GCSE English language in line with the new curriculum, but also to further support the department's blended learning approach. This has been further enhanced by my involvement with the OTTP and the introduction of a range of new technologies. For example, this has involved incorporating Microsoft Forms into the VLE, developing new assessments to support literacy skills, and learning how to use Mix and PowerPoint to create resources for students. In terms of the implications for practice, this means that as staff, the flipped learning approach allows us to focus more on the higher order skills in the classroom, and the VLE makes the management and administration of our workloads much easier and much more effective, freeing us up to work more on planning and marking classwork. Furthermore, the digital technologies we use also facilitates formative assessment, and crucially, the VLE provides data that supports tracking progress and enables us to provide students with timely and differentiated feedback. So here is the reconstructed GCSE English language Moodle site. And here is an example of one of the knowledge and comprehension assessments that were created at the beginning of the 2016-17 academic year. In this case, multiple choice questions of word classes and figurative techniques. However, since working with the OTTP and trying to support students' reading and comprehension skills more effectively, new assessments were created and implemented at the start of this academic year. For example, here we have a reading text embedded into the assessment, and then a series of questions that follow. Another of the reasons to continue to use Moodle to support this was also the variety of question format it gives us. For example, here we have a drop-down format and also a drag and drop gap fill format. We've also tried different formats for the assessments themselves, for example, the embedded version here, but also having the text separate to the assessments. Here we've got a series of questions, and then here we've got the separate text, and a student can use it in a split screen methodology, as you can see here. Also working through the OTTP has enabled me to embed Microsoft Forms to further the variety of assessments students have. And here's an example. And furthermore, we can also see here we've got audio-visual materials built in to the assessment. Now, crucially, one of the main reasons for continuing to use Moodle is the wealth of data it provides us. Here we've got an individual student's gradebook, which provides us with a brief summary of the assessments that they have completed, and also how well they've done in the scores they've achieved. Also, we can see how individual students perform on individual assessments. We can see how long they've spent on an assessment, and we can also see which questions they've got right and which ones they've got wrong. And because the assessments follow a uniform format that follow the structure of the two exam papers that they will sit in the summer, we can see here, for example, these questions here that the students got wrong are language feature terminology. So we can target the field, we can provide differentiated support to help students work on the areas that they need to improve on. Now, in terms of the students, this approach promotes their technological literacy, utilizes the hardware that the students use in their day-to-day lives, and provides a personalized and flexible context for them to work in, and also crucially supports independent learning. So, moving towards the future now, I will be continuing to produce bespoke digital materials for the GCSE course. I'll be exploring the possibility of a new virtual learning environment platform, which is currently under discussion within the college. I'll be collecting student feedback on the approaches implemented this year to identify areas for improvement, and I will continue to push for a better infrastructure so technology can be used more effectively inside the classroom as well as outside of it.